Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope that you all are well and you're having a nice time. So I'm back with another video, and in this one I'll run you through the team selection for match day 3 of the UCL Fantasy. I will be activating my wildcard and I'll show you that what is the team that I am now set on for the wildcard. Obviously, the final one will be shared via screenshot on Twitter. I will try my best to post that before the deadline because during the last 2 or 5 minutes, we are usually panicking with the team that we've picked up. But yeah, I'll make sure to, convey whatever my team is to you guys on the Twitter handle. But yeah, whatever I discuss here will be 90 to 95% final team. Probably a couple of changes if there are any, but as of now, I'm set with this team. Now, we will be discussing that in this video. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to the channel already, please do that and help me reach 1500 subs sooner. Because that is the plan, and obviously that is the aim and the goal for now. Now, heading towards the team, just to give you a little brief of how match day 2 went. I've already discussed that in the previous wildcard draft, obviously the wildcard draft 1 video, and this is how the match day 2 went. 70 points for me in that game, with Alvarez returning points with the armband. Not a lot of managers did captain him because at the end of the day he was not on the field and was starting from the bench, but he ended up returning me 16 points. And that really, pitched in some points for me with Bellingham with 14, Kimmich with 6, Thuram with 8, Simons with 3, Lorenzo with 3, Rome with just 1 point, and Cancelo and Marc-Andre ter Stegen returning me 6 and 8 and 7 points. So that was something, to talk about in obviously match day 2. Now we're heading towards match day 3, and I have an all-right rank. Just to give you a brief of what the rank is, I'm currently on 7k. 18th in the country, and obviously 436 in this Barcelona sort of public league. Now, getting back to my team, I will be activating the wildcard, and this is the wildcard draft that I will be discussing here. Now, the plan is to get rid of some of the heavy players, and to be honest, I want to target the match day 3 and 4 fixtures together. So usually they are the same fixtures with home and away. So we are going to target that. And we are going to pick the players suiting best to these 2 game days, and we can carry on 1 transfer obviously till match day 6 if we're not using our total 3 transfers that we will get in match day 5 obviously. Not 3, sorry, my bad. The 2 free transfers, we will take 1 free transfer from match day 4, match day 5 obviously to match day 6. Now, starting with the forwards, the idea is to stick with these forwards. Harry Kane is going to stay in the team. He has been among goals for Bayern Munich, and that is one reason why I want to keep him. And obviously, Galatasaray is a side that is going to concede goals. That is an away game. You can, that is going to cast a little doubt on you, but I'll make sure I can guarantee that this game has goals in it. And obviously, with the likes of Bayern, a very giant in terms of their attack, and they have got some great players in their attack. I think there will be goals from the Bayern side, and who is going to be their main man if not Harry Kane, who is obviously the main man in the Bundesliga Fantasy 2 for all the ones that play that. Julian Alvarez has been among goals. He is a cheap option, so there is no reason to take him out. And Erling Haaland, we are still expecting from Erling Haaland to be Erling Haaland of last season. But I will give him a couple of games with the young boys, obviously a defensively weaker side. And as he has been picked up by 68% of the managers, there is no more highly owned forward than Erling Haaland. So I do not see any reason to take him out of the side. Talking about the midfielders, Jude Bellingham is going to stay in. He is the clutch guy for Real Madrid these days. He has been scoring goals. Did not score in the previous game versus Sevilla, but before that, he has been among the goals. And he is scoring those, stunners and obviously those equalizers at the end or winners at the end, somewhat similar to what Ronaldo has been. So previous game versus Napoli, 1 assist, 1 goal scored. So that was pretty much that you expect from Jude Bellingham. I cannot guarantee he's going to play 90 minutes, but obviously as soon as he scores goals, there will be massive changes. That is one reason why I wouldn't be picking up a lot of players from Manchester City, Manchester United because of the Madrid derby. I wouldn't be picking a lot of players from Barcelona and Real Madrid due to the El Clasico coming up. So these obviously these teams would score goals quickly and then take their main players out of the game. We want someone to play 90 minutes, and we can punt on some of the cheaper and differential options. Now, Leroy Sané is going to stay in. I'm not going to take him out. Thuram is going to stay in. Leroy Sané obviously on the wings is a beast for Bayern Munich, and there is no reason for me to take him out in such a good fixture. Thuram is someone I am 50-50 on, but as of now, we're going to keep him. We're going to keep Thuram in the side because he is a midfielder, a forward listed as a midfielder, so he has a chance of scoring goals. I hope he plays because the 2 good fixtures he has versus Salzburg who are defensively very, very weak. Now, I'll take out Joshua Kimmich, the first one from the side, and the player that is going to come in is none other than Bryce Mendes, who has been exceptional for Celta Vigo so far this season, and that is one reason why I would want to, bring him into my side. Now, let me just select the midfielder from here. Matchday points, and you're going to get Bryce Mendes, who is among the top points, as you can see. And that is why I'll go for him versus Benfica. Obviously, an away game, but Benfica has been, has been leaking goals. Now, I've made obviously the transfers. I've kept them here in my phone, so we're going to be looking at that too, so I do not make any mistakes while telling you guys what are the picks that I'm looking at. So Bryce Mendes is going to stay in, and if you look at the stats, these are some exceptional stats. Obviously, he played the first one game at home, did score a goal, got the clean sheet because he was subbed out early, and then at the end, Inter, got that equalizer, and he was a player of the match. Last night he did score a goal for the Sociedad 2, for Sociedad 2, and obviously in the game before versus Salzburg, that was an away game. He got an assist and scored a goal, which was an exceptional finish. I saw him score that goal, and I think I'd just be going. I called him out in the previous match day too, but I'd be going for Bryce Mendes in this one with the wild card in action. Now the defenders, obviously Bonucci was a pick that I wanted to go for as a differential, but it did not work out for me. So we'll just politely take Bonucci out of the side, and we'll go for the most selected ones, so it would be easier to choose for me. And the first one would be none other than Dumfries for me. I will bring Dumfries in because of the two good fixtures, and Inter has been rock solid in terms of the defense. They did end up conceding versus obviously Sociedad in the first one, but with with the likes of Dumfries, you get these one assist. So these are the attacking returns that you will be expecting from Denzel Dumfries, and two good fixtures versus Salzburg. Obviously, this is a side that defensively rock solid, so you can expect the clean sheet, but an attacking return would be something to rejoice. We will be keeping, obviously, Rome into the side. I wouldn't be taking him out, but all three of them will leave. Fran Garcia, Giovanni Di Lorenzo, and Cancelo. We will be keeping Ter Stegen at the back, so there is no reason why I would want to go for Cancelo. I'm not even sure he's going to start because it is a relatively very good fixture for Barcelona, and I'm expecting rotations in that game. Cancelo has been playing every game for Barcelona since his arrival there, so I am expecting a little bit of rotation. If you are stuck on someone from Barcelona, and Balde could be a differential you could look at if you don't want to go for Cancelo. But as of now at 6 million, I think there are a lot of options to go for, and those options obviously those options obviously include Kieran Trippier, who I will bring into my side. He did got an assist in the last game. Last night he played, and obviously before that he got an assist, and I think in the previous one too, versus PSG. So this is why Kieran Trippier is so dangerous. Dortmund has been leaky, has been conceding goals, and Newcastle alternatively has been rock solid versus PSG too. So I'd pick up Kieran Trippier because of if you look at the fixture difficulty ratio in this one, or probably the rating, I'd say Dortmund is a 50-50 kind of game. They might end up losing, but as of now, Kieran Trippier is the guy for those attacking returns. That is what I'm eyeing on with Trippier into my side. Then we move on to the rest of the players, and that would be Nathan Ake. He is going to come into the side. He's just 4.5 million, has been starting games in the Champions League throughout for Pep. I think he did not start the last one. So yeah, the last one did not that, but before that he did start it. So I'm expecting him to start. If he doesn't, I'll have enough bank at the end when I select these two players. So I can move around Nathan Ake from the side and go for someone else. Now, obviously, we are going to bring in the guy from Porto, who is selected by a lot of managers, and that is Carmo, because two good fixtures versus Antwerp. I'm expecting clean sheets. Porto was rock solid in the previous game. I don't think Antwerp would be able to score in these games. Probability is pretty low. Not going to guarantee anything, but the probability is low for them to score. And obviously, the last one would be the goalkeeper, and that would be none other than the goalkeeper from... Where is my guy? Can't see him here. Yeah, the guy from Leipzig. Now I'm expecting Leipzig to keep clean sheets in those games. Two worst fixtures they've had in the previous one. But yeah, if Ter Stegen ends up returning the clean sheet, I wouldn't have to go for Blažević. If things do not go my way, I'm going to bring in Blažević at the... Obviously, going to play him and hope for a clean sheet because I already have David Rome too. So at home, I am expecting Leipzig to at least keep the clean sheet. If not, I will look at other options. There are two players that I'm not sold on that I talked about during the start of the video are obviously Ake and Blažević. If I have the budget 0.9 million in the bank, if I find better options, I will go for them. Obviously, I am looking at better options too as of now. I'm not pretty sold on these two. Other than that, I think I'm pretty sold on the team. I think this is a solid team to go ahead with on the wild card, obviously. And you get two back-to-back game weeks of the same fixtures to target with the wild card. Just letting you know that I have my limitless too. I have saved it. I will be using that in the round of 16. So yeah. I think this sums up the wildcard draft for this video. And let me know what are your plans and what would be your suggestions for me. And who would you replace Nathan Ake and Blaswich with? Let me know the players in the comments below. So yeah, I'd say best of luck to all of you. And hoping if I do come back early from the university, I would be able to do the live stream. But if that doesn't happen, you can hit me up on my Twitter handle. I'd be active from the class. So yeah, this is it from my side. Thank you all for watching. Take care.